we go here and connect this one to here, and then over here connect this one to this one. Then I'll select these two lines, and then in the parameter properties I'll name them start trusses. After that I'll put it under the instance category and then OK. Alright, after that let's open up the family types and search for start trusses to find them. There we go, and then let's put it on 200 for now. So here I'll make another parameter as well that I'll name space, and it's referring to the gap that we have between the legs of the trusses here. Put it under the instance category and OK. And then here I'll put it on 400. And let's see, after that I'll make another parameter as well that I'll name number trusses. That's talking about the number of trusses that we have. Then I'll put it under the instance category and the integer category as well, because we are talking about quantity here. And then for the group parameter, I'll just choose other for now and then OK. So now we want to define a formula for it that gives us our outcome based on the length and calculates it itself. So I'll go here in the formula section that we have in the middle, and then I'll put in equal a length, which is referring to the length that we have up here. And then in the formula section, I'll put in minus, then open up the parentheses and put in 2 multiplied by start trusses. And why do we use this? It's because of the trusses that we have on the left, right, on the each end. So then I'll close the parentheses and I'll divide the whole equation by the space that we have between them. And as you can see, the calculated number is 8. So after that, I'll hit OK here. Now I'll select a line from up here, and then I'll lock this part with this one here. Alright, then let's go to the front view, and then I'll lock this part with here. Then let's see what this says. So the left and right part okay, and then for the piece down here, I'll just create a reference line, and then using measure, I'll draw this line here, and then I'll open up the label and put it under, let's see, we had a parameter in the left view. Here it says D rebar base. So back in the front view, I'll select this here, and under the labels, I'll look for D rebar base. Alright, then select it. Now I'll use align, and then I'll lock this part with, let's see, not here, not here either. Hit tab, and this one, lock it with this one. So now I'll go back to the plan, then I'll select this piece here, and then I'll go up here and choose the array tool that we have. Here select linear, and then here select the move to last box, and then in the plan draw from this point up to this one on this side. Then select the line, I'll hit tab, and the reference for this part is here, and then for this one it's here. Then I'll select this piece, and then up here we have this piece. So in the properties, I'll select number of trusses, and now it looks perfect. So now I'll select one of the trusses that we have here, for example this one, and then I'll open up the edit family section, and as you can see we have some lines here that are long, so I'll go to the front view and adjust them. So using the reference line, I'll draw here and then here and then here, then trim, and for these lines click on this part, then trim this part in here as well, then down here click on this part to trim these ones, and now we just have a cleaner work. Let's go to the left view. So here we have another one that we need to adjust as well. So select trim single elements, and then here I'll draw two reference lines, here and here. Then select trim, and then have this one as our limit, and then this part as well is the limit of the other side. Then select this and click on this part, and then this one as well. I think now it looks just about right. So then we have another piece here. Let's pull it to this point, and then from the other side let's drag this one here. And as you remember, we put these under the no reference category. And if you have a problem with this one, you can just select this part and then open up the visibility graphics menu and then uncheck the reference planes box here. Oh, excuse me, you have to uncheck the reference lines box. So now let's just save the file, yes, and then load into project and close. Yes, there we go. So now the plan just looks a bit smaller and just a bit cleaner. Then save the file again, and now we've created a beautiful and elegant joist here. So now let's go to the family types, and here put the length on 4500. All right, now 2500, and there we go. So then for the space parameter here, let's choose 300 for now, then apply. All right, so now let's see what it looks like. Here it is. After that, Control S to save it, and then let's go to the plan here. And here, as you can see, our calculated length is up to this point on the limit here. And now because the rebars themselves have a protruding part here on the other side of the limit, here I'll create two reference lines for them, here and then here. And then for the plan itself, the piece here, I'll lock it with the new reference lines and I'll remove the old ones. So here on the other side, connect this to the reference line here and lock it, and then remove the other one. All right, then I'll hit tab and then I'll grab this one, pull it here, remove, and then lock. After that, we have this side, remove and lock as well. Then I'll select the measure tool and I'll draw the line here to here and to here. Then I'll equalize it. All right, then I'll create another line as well, put it up here and then select it. And then for the parameter of this one, we open up the parameter properties and then I'll type in actual length, put it under the instance type and OK. And just remember, if you think any of these are going to be in the estimates and the surveys, make sure to put them under the shared parameter. I just had to give you that reminder because it's really important. So after that, let's go to the plan here in the reference level. Let me just increase the length by a bit. Here, for example, type in 3500 and then apply. All right, so let's see what the issue is here. I think we probably haven't locked this part properly. So let's see here. All right, Control Z. Here, let's see. This part that we have the member left, it should be locked to the other side. So I'll just delete this one and then lock it to this piece over here. Here, let me type in member left. And then on the other side, I'll cancel this one as well and then connect it to this part. And then here, I'll look for member right. Select it. And now let's go to the 3D view. Let me just check it real quick. Change the length to 3500. All right, let's try it once again. Here in the family types length, let's have 4500. And okay, let's go back to the plan. All right, so here let's take this one and put it on 2500 again. Then let's go here in the family type section and create a parameter here. And for this one, I'll just type in gap so you know what it's referring to. Then select instance and okay. And for the gap that we've just made, let's put in 15 centimeters for now. All right, it needs to be 150 because it's in millimeters. All right, so now let's just look for actual length to find it here. Here it is. So Control C on the length, and then in the formula section, let's put it in, and then minus gap. All right, okay, here we'll just have to connect these now. Here in the family types again, I'll put the length at 3500. And now it looks perfect. So then save.